Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. I of course am pokeaim, and today we're going to be taking on the OU ladder with a nice and standard OU live. I know a lot of you guys love standard, and I'm actually not being sarcastic. A lot of you guys do watch me for standard. I tend to post a lot of fun stuff, some interesting stuff, like Hita Fajita, Subhub, fun, like Subhub, Hita Fajita as well. And also I started doing the guides and the breakdowns on my channel as well as the team building. Hopefully, I can get another one up soon, possibly next week. I'm looking at next week to be the latest I can get another one up. I don't think I'll be able to get one up this week, but definitely next week I'll be doing my best to get up another team building video. Sorry, I just read PM from A Drive asking if we're still on to play at 5 tomorrow, or if I'm feeling the morning. I am definitely not a morning person. I'm tired. It could be 6 p.m. and I'm still tired, so nah, 5 works. Sorry, I just wanted to reply. But yeah, we're using a team that my boy Hugo passed me. I believe he also passed Blender, and maybe Blender passed it to me. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a Mega Pinsir team. I think Mega Pinsir's a really cool, underrated Pokemon right now. It definitely needs a lot of support, and as you can see, it says Hugo Pinsir work in progress, so it's not going to be a perfect team. Even though Hugo is, of course, the team building lord. Legend has it that he actually taught Jamvad when Hugo was actually a baby in diapers, so a blunder at that. I don't know, but anyway, my opponent's team has like like 4 stops to Pinsir. Nah, it doesn't. It only has Talonflame as well as what's looking like either Scarf Drill. Depends on if Clefable has rocks. Hoopa is an issue. He does not like Weavile at all. I'm actually going to lead off with Klefki because if he leads off with anything but bar extra drill, it's a good lead position for me. Why'd I say like PK? But I'm expecting him to lead off with Lopunny. By me leading off with Klefki, he'd most likely go right for T-Wave or switch directly into Excadrill, and I want that. So leading off with Klefki to put myself in the best position as he ends up leading off with Lopunny. And again, I want him to go right for the Fake Out. That way he can take all the extra damage, putting him in range of the neutral quick attack as he goes right for Fake Out, taking all that damage. Now I do not want to take an Ice Punch, so I'm actually gonna go right back out into Klefki, as this may in fact make him want to stay in. Otherwise he's going out to Clefable anyway, so I get up Spike. So he does go right for the Ice Punch. I thought I got frozen for a second, but I do not, thankfully, as I'm actually gonna go for the Spike, expecting him to want to go out to Excadrill. Now the reason I did this is because I wanted to, one, make him want to Mega Evolve. I do have Healing Wish on my Latias, which is something I'm paying attention to because I can bring back my Garchomp. Or make him want to spin. Did I just say Mega Evolve? Help me. Make him want to spin. So I'm actually going to go back on to Garchomp because I want him to spin or get up his rocks. Either or is fine by me. I want to get up my rocks, though, as he goes right for the Earthquake. That does a hell of a lot. Where's my ground switching? It is non-existent, but I am faster than him, actually. No, he's Jolly Life Orb Drill? What the hell? Jolly Life Orb Drill, okay. I can't say I saw it coming, but I can go on to my Manaphy right now and kill him with the Scald. Unfortunately, I lose rocks and my Talonflame counter and one of my best Lopunny switch-ins. I didn't expect him to be Jolly Life Orb. I was wondering why I took that Earthquake. Crappy. I have 297 speed, though, so that explains it. Which is why I expected to outspeed him, but he's actually Jolly, as I said like 10,000 times. But goes out to Clefable. Clefable is not a counter at all. I'm actually going to go right for Tail Glow because even if he wants to Thunder Wave me, I can Rain Dance in the following turn, getting rid of that Thunder Wave, as I kind of expect him to go for the Rocks or Switch Out or something. But I'm going to go for Rain Dance right here because Hydration obviously will get rid of that Thunder Wave, and then I can get a kill. Scald easily knocks out Clefable at +3 with the Rain included. If he goes for Rocks right here, amazing for me. Manaphy can actually just Rampage or just run through his team. Thank you. You can't just say love my channel after you click Thunder Wave. But just gonna go right for that Rain Dance as he goes for Moonblast. Thankfully does not get the drop, and I am able to pull through. So what do you want to die, bro? No way Clefable's taking this. This is +3, a neutral one to 30%, and it's also rain boosted. So Clef is going to straight up drop as he does not have very many Pokemon that can come in on this. He does have that Lopunny, which he ends up bringing out, but I can go right out into my Klefki on the expected fake out. And I really want to make the aggressive play of doubling into Manaphy, predicting his Excadrill. I'm going to make the aggressive play. As he actually ends up going out to his own Manaphy. So that's fine by me, because what I can do is weaken him with the Scald. It's going to do a decent amount. I didn't expect an Energy Ball right there. I honestly expected him to Tail Glow, but he did go right for the Energy Ball. A little bit unfortunate for me. I can definitely Healing Wish this thing back up, so that is what I'm going to probably do. So I'm actually going to go out to my Latias and then drop a Draco, and then proceed to Healing Wish. He doesn't have a Draco switching, as he makes the Talonflame switch. Cool play on my opponent's part. Where's my Draco? He goes for Roost, as I am able to click the Psychic. That does absolutely nothing. What type of Latias am I? I'm a crappy Latias. No, misclick. I know the feel. Where's my Draco? Hugo! Alright, we're going to hit this thing up with a Healing Wish, though, as he goes for Wisp. And, gotta bring back my Manaphy right now, and, just go for Scald, honestly. I didn't know that my Lottie did not have a move that I needed to hit him, but I do get the burn on Hoopa, which is cool. Not to say it matters so much. Gonna switch out to my Klefki right here, because I still don't want to take a Hyperspace Fury, as that does absolutely nothing. I'm not sure if he's Scarf or not, but I am going to go for a Spike, and then I'll hit him with a Magnetize if he goes Excadrill from there. Magnetize would force him to go for the not the Earthquake, but the Iron Head, which in that case I can bring out, my Klefki. My Manaphy, sorry. I always make mistakes when I'm talking. I don't even know why I apologize, because I always make mistakes. So I'm expecting him to go Excadrill right here, I suppose, though he could be fearing the Foul play. Another play he could definitely make would be the Manaphy play, but if he goes Manaphy, then I'll go directly into Weavile. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the luck. I'm actually playing, Dan tomorrow. It's going to be a very intense match, because Mega Metagross is a problem and a half for my team. But again, just gonna get up this Spike, because it forces Excadrill to either click Earthquake or Spin, which I do not mind either. I'm actually gonna go right for the Magnetize right here. That way he has to go for the Iron Head, as he goes right for the Earthquake right there. That's nice. I'm able to dodge that. Expecting him to want to spin. I'm actually gonna go out to my Manaphy right now. If he does go for Iron Head, though, perfect, because that means I keep up my spikes. As he actually does go for that spin, so that's fine as well. To be expected. He goes Hoopa. Scald is my best play by far, as he ends up staying in, so that's great. I'm able to kill his Excadrill. Excadrill was definitely a threat to me, as he saw it take on the majority of my team. Wasn't expecting him to be Jolly Life Orb Drill, though. Definitely was not expecting that. Lopunny is going to come out. Now, this is a problem. I have to go directly in the Klefki, I feel. Even though he's going to most likely high jump kick, yeah. Because I know I can take this, and what I am going to do is actually go right for the Spike. Not expecting him to want to stay in to take the Thunder Wave, as he does switch out into his Hoopa, and I do want to keep my Klefki. So what's my best bet? I know for a fact that Weavile can tank this hit, even if it's a burnt Fire Punch. So I'm going to go out to Weavile, as I do tank it, and he burns me. That's a little bit unfortunate. Nothing I could do about that, though. That's Pokemon. Just gonna go for Ice Shard, though, just to pick him off. It's alright, dude. Don't even worry about it. It's Pokemon. I'm saving my Klefki because I need to be able to threaten his team with the Thunder Wave. If I want to win, I have to Thunder Wave either Manaphy or Lopunny. That's my way of winning. Otherwise, if Lopunny comes right in, it does take the spike damage. If he goes out to Manaphy, I hit it with a knockoff. I'm pretty sure my Pinsir can outspeed it. But he goes Lopunny, which is cool, because then I can go out to my Pinsir, Mega Evolve, and go right for the quick attack, as he doesn't really appreciate switching into that at all. So I'm going to go right out to my Pinsir. His Lopunny is already in range. Just going to Mega Evolve and go right for that quick attack, getting that Aerial 8 boost. Also giving me the speed to outspeed his Manaphy 100%, because I was just going off the fact that my Manaphy already outsped him. But he sacks his Lopunny, which is nice, because that's his main way of dealing with my team. Alright, Manaphy is definitely my best play right here, as he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. And okay, let's make a few plays. This could be bad if he doesn't switch out, but I'm actually going to make the Pinsir double, expecting him to go Manaphy. As he does go Manaphy, nice, and we can click the the return right here, it should be enough to knock out his Manaphy. Even if he's bulky, yeah. I'm able to knock him out, and Talonflame is going to come out, and what I can do is just go right for the return right here, as I believe he tries to burn me right there, and that's going to be a good game. So, good game, dude. Mega Pinsir definitely coming through. I had to make a few doubles right there in order to put myself in a good position, but definitely came out on top. The risk was worth the reward. Let me just reply to Dan. But yeah, I kind of like the team. I don't know. The thing with Mega Pinsir is it needs so much support. As you can see, my opponent had the biggest threat to this entire team, which I felt was Talonflame. He also had Manaphy, something that I struggle with, especially because I don't have Energy Ball on mine. My Lottie is not Life Orb, nor can it drop Dracos, but I know Hugo has his reasons for everything. For example, we have this scary, scary team right here, which my Manaphy can help me out versus. So, this is Mega Scizor. I don't deal with that too well. Then again, I'm actually going to lead off a Lottie because I can Psychic the Politoed as he ends up leading off with Torn. Not what I expected him to lead off with. I'm just going to go for Roost right here, as I can scout what set he is. Take as much damage, take as little damage as possible, rather, as he goes out to Scizor, and I'm just going to go directly into my Garchomp. If he pursues me, oh well, I'll live it. I'm max HP. If he goes for U-turn, that's fine. Goes for the SD, though, so I'm just going to go right for Earthquake, doing as much as I can, as he goes right for Bug Bite. That's... Again, I only needed this Pokemon for his Scizor, so if he wants to knock me out with the BP, he doesn't have a Healing Wish on his team, nor does he appreciate switching in to my Pinsir, so I'm just going to go right out to Pinsir, and I do not have, I was going to say, do I have Moxie? But just going to go out to Pinsir, Mega Evolve, and go right for Quick Attack, easily knocking out the Scizor. I'll trade my Garchomp for Scizor any day. Unfortunately, the one counter to my entire team is going to come out, which is the Bird. So I'm going to go out to my Klefki as he fires off a Hurricane, definitely being his best play. And I don't expect him to stay in. I really think that's a terrible play. But he does stay in as he goes right for Heat Wave. Now, the reason I thought it was a terrible play is because now I have the chance to Thunder Wave him, which he allows me to do. And as he actually U-turns this turn, I think he should have done the next turn. And the reason I'm saying it was a poor play is because he had Lantern, which could come in and probably had Volt Absorb, most likely had Volt Absorb. And on top of that, now my Klefki is saved, so I can Thunder Wave his Kingdra if that becomes an issue. And my Pinsir now outspeeds his Tornadus, and he doesn't have rocks on his team. So I'm going to go directly into my Latias because it is my electric and water resist. Okay, he has Heal Belt. That's a little bit unfortunate. I'm just going to hit him with a Psychic, though. Do as much as I can, as he is able to Toxic me. I just want to weaken this thing for my Pinsir. Do I have Close Combat or Earthquake? I have Earthquake. Perfect. So, again, he's letting me Psychic him, doing some damage, as he is going to Scald me. I don't really mind that too much. Or do I? Not really. I'm going to make the Weavile play because I assume he's going to go out into his Tornadus right now. As he goes for Volt Switch. That is fine as well, I guess. I definitely expected him to go out into Tornadus right there just because he was letting his Lantern get low. Goes out to Politoed, though. His best play, as I'm going to be able to go right back out into my Lottie, as he is going to go right for Scald. I'm not sure what he's going to do right here. Like, he's more likely going to go Tornadus. I would expect him to go Tornadus. He has to make the Tornadus play. Like, why sack Politoed? Why let Politoed take damage? So, he goes out Lantern. Okay, that's fine as well. A Life Orb knockoff should be able to knock him out from that range of HP. Anyway, as Lantern is going to go down, that was a threat. Now I can spam Quick Attack. Unfortunately, the biggest threat is out right now. And I think I have to go Manaphy, honestly. As he is going to go for Surf. That is a Spec Surf. Holy crap, man. That is definitely a Spec Surf. I'm just going to hit him with a Psychic, do as much as I can. While wasting Rain Turn, excuse me. And I don't think Latias can take it, but I have to sack, that way I can Healing Wish back up this thing and, 6-0 this guy, so. Alright, what do I do? This can beat him as well if I can get this lower. Then again, do I need Manaphy per se? Because if I get a more spike, no, because he has a Rapid Spinner. Because what I'm trying to do is I can potentially win with Weavile if I do weaken the Kingdra enough. So what is my best play? I don't think, can Lottie take 2? I don't know if Lottie can take 2 Spec Surfs. I don't think so. So, That's fine. You know what? No, Manaphy is the most expendable member. I'm just gonna sack Manaphy. I don't know why I switched out right there. Then again, no, it was better for me that I switched out anyway. I'm not even trying to second guess myself. It was better that I switched out because I wasted his last rain turn right there. So it was actually better that I switched out. Even if it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, obviously, it was still better. So just gonna go for knockoff right here. I'll be able to knock out Kingdra. I'll be able to 2-hit KO the Politoed after the spike and after the knockoff damage from the first one. And obviously, he doesn't like switching into this Pokemon. Like I said, Weavile can easily clean up my opponent's team. And if Kingdra wants to come out, how much does Ice Shard do? I'm assuming it does a hell of a lot. I'm assuming it does a good amount of damage, honestly. I'm going to go out into Klefki right now, because what I am going to do is just click the Thunder Wave. If he wants to go into Starmie, that's fine. Rain will be gone soon anyway. And the more he switches around, the more he is threatened by this, the easier it is for me to beat him, just because, like I said, Rain will be gone. So the only thing I'll have to worry about will be hitting multiple Icicle Crashes. And again, he gets paralyzed, a little bit unfortunate for him. But I think it's basically sealed the deal. Even if he was able to Rapid Spin right there, I don't think he could win at this point, because basically I click knockoff, I click Icicle Crash, and I win. Or I can click knockoff on the Tornadus and then click quick attack, assuming that kills. But just gonna go for knockoff right here, as I will be able to knock out the Starmie. And he has one more turn of Rain, but Kingdra, when it comes out, it is in range of the Ice Shard. So Kingdra will go down. And now his only hope is me missing the Icicle Crash. Like I said, Kingdra is going to come out. There's no way it's living Ice Shard from 27%. No way. This is a Life Orb Weavile. Weavile is strong as hell, too. I love how good it got in this gen. I'm just going to go right for Icicle Crash, and we do connect, and that is going to be game. But yeah, nice. Let's get another game, as we got one. Now my opponent's team is a little bit scary, just because this looks like Scarf Magnezone. Scarf Magnezone being an issue to my team. And this team does not handle Ferrothorn that well at all. Also looking like Scarf Tar plus Spec Zone. Leading off a Garchomp, I can get up rocks. I expect him to lead off a Ferrothorn or Keldeo. Definitely, just because they can threaten the majority of my team. This is annoying. I'm gonna go Latias. I have to, on his Icy Wind. That did absolutely nothing. I can't even tell if that's Specs or not, but I'm gonna double out into my Manaphy just in case he goes T-Tar. Simply because I can click the most broken move in the game, or one of the most broken moves in the game, being Scald. And I can try and burn this guy as he goes out into Ferrothorn. If I burn Ferrothorn, that'd be amazing. I do. Like I said, Ferrothorn was a threat to me, and I mean, it was just a threat. So I'm going to go out to Garchomp, and I'm trying to get up my rocks. Because now that Ferrothorn has been burnt, it is that much easier to sweep him with SD Pinsir. Again, ooh, this man trying to make some plays. Is he going to predict my Klefki now? I have half a mind to click Earthquake, but I think Draco is his best play because you can hard switch after that. I really want to click Earthquake though, but I'm not that much of a man. Plus I switched out. So he Mega Evolves and goes for oh my god. He goes for Dragon Dance. I'm gonna go for Spikes right here because I don't... You know what? Thunder Wave is my best play. No! Magnetize is my best play. It ensures that I get up a Spike if he does choose to stay in. And I can live 2 hits from this thing, and because he is Dragon Dance, I don't think he has Defog. So once I get up these hazards, they'll be there to stay. I don't mind sacking... Holy crap, I actually get up all 3 layers versus this monster. That is beautiful. What the hell type of Magnezone is this? But yeah, I get up all 3 layers, which is really nice, allowing me to wear down that T-Tar, which is more than likely Scarf. I'm not entirely sure. Let me just click Thunder Wave just in case he randomly decides to switch out, as he's able to knock me out with the Thunderbolt. And what I am going to do is go out to my Garchomp and click Dragon Tail just in case he is Dragon Dance Defog. I would be really pissed off if he is, not going to lie. Then again, Earthquake looks like the best play, to be honest. The Earthquake actually looks better. Because even if he goes up to this, it can't knock me out with Outrage. No way. I went for Earthquake. As he goes Clef. Looks like he's unaware. Well, he is unaware. He took Spikes damage. So, what I'm actually going to do is hit him with the Toxic, wearing down this Clefable. as he goes for Wish, and I don't care about this thing's health as much, so I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rock and getting him up, as he's going to go for Heal Bell. I don't necessarily mind that, because I can't even want to Toxic again. Screw you. Force him to go for Heal Bell. Because I want to switch into my Manaphy, and Manaphy can beat him with the Rain Up, if you did not know. Actually, you know what? I'm getting Pinsir out right now, as he goes for Moonblast. I definitely did not expect the Moonblast right there. I felt like he should have Heal Belled, but that's my mistake. You know what? Forget this. I just made a bunch of switches that were dumb, and it's causing me my sweepers. Actually, Weavile wins. Never mind. Weavile wins if I get rid of this. Forget this. Yeah, I'm knocking out this Pokemon. I don't think he's Scarf Keldeo, because no way Scarf Keldeo does 42% to a defensive Lottie. Like, I have max HP. So, what I could do is actually go right for Return. Mega Evolve, go for Return. Weaken this for Weavile, as he goes for Moonblast and is able to knock me out. And now what I'm going to do is just go right onto Weavile. And by going on to Weavile, I force the Keldeo in, let it take the damage that I need it, and then I put him in range of the next attack. So I win with Weavile right here, as opposed to winning with, not right here, but I'll win with Weavile as opposed to winning with anything else. Because Weavile definitely has enough hits to take him on, especially if he goes Keldeo right now. And because Weavile does outspeed Zone, and Zone will be taking all the necessary damage that I need it to. Ferrothorn is going to be worn down all the way by Hazards, and the burn goes out to Keldeo like I did need him to, obviously. I'm going to go out to Lottie right here, as he goes for Hydro Pump. Yeah, that's definitely Specs Keldeo. Yeah, I'm going to double into Manaphy one more time, as he goes Tyranitar, and again Tyranitar taking the damage that I needed to take in order for me to beat it. And I kind of want to double, but again, there's no point. I can always Healing Wish my Weavile anyway. So I'm actually going to go for Tail Glow as he goes for Crunch. And again, I can always Healing Wish my Manaphy as well. I'd rather just get rid of T-Tar. He can no longer switch into this monster. I don't consider Latias a switch, honestly. And getting rid of T-Tar is nice for my Lottie, because no longer will it be trapped. I'm assuming Magnezone is going to want to come out, maybe? Yeah, I assume Magnezone's going to want to come out. If Keldeo comes out, great, because Keldeo, again, is going to be taking the damage I need, plus the Sandstorm, putting his entire team in range of Weavile. Like, he's very Weavile weak, with Keldeo being weakened and Clefable gone. But, I don't know. I assume he's thinking about going Zone. I don't think Zone is Scarf, though. I mean, I think Zone is Scarf, yes, but... well, then obviously Flash Cannon is his best play. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure Keldeo is Specs, because 42%. I'm a max HP Latias. I'm not no regular wuss Latias. I'm a max HP Latias. So I'm assuming he's going to bring out either Scarf Zone. If he brings out Scarf Zone, I'll go Latias after, and then I'll Healing Wish. But he ends up bringing out Keldeo, which is really nice. It's going to put itself in range of an attack for me. I am cool with that. Ooh, I'm definitely cool with that. Just going to go for Psychic right here. Yeah, and then I can go out into my Lottie and click Psychic again, because Psychic will knock out Keldeo. It does damage to his Ferrothorn, and after that, I just win with Weavile, and plus I can Healing Wish back up. If he goes, like, let's say I knock him out, right, with Psychic after this turn. I'm talking about with my Latias. I knock out the Keldeo, and then he goes Scarf Zone, trying to revenge kill me. I can Healing Wish back up my Garchomp, click Earthquake, knock out Zone, knock out Ferrothorn if it comes into me, plus with the burn damage, and of course just Dragon Tail the Lottie. That way my Weavile still wins the game. Like I said, Weavile already wins the game. Keldeo is already in range, and I know I've said that like 400 times, but I changed up my game plan, obviously. He goes right for Icy Wind. Ooh, doing some damage, okay. But I can go right out to my Weavile, which wins the game, and go right for Knockoff. It will be able to knock out Keldeo at that range of HP, as well as the Sandstorm is going to go down this turn, so I'll be taking even less damage. And I don't think I knock out Magnezone. I'm not entirely sure, actually. That could be an issue. I don't think I knock out Magnezone. Do I knock out Magnezone? From 70%? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so what I'll do right here is sack my Garchomp to the Flash Cannon, because that way I can get off a Psychic with my Latias on his Magnezone, putting him in range of the attack. I'm actually going to go for Dragon Tail just in case he randomly switches out. But what I can do now is just go right into Latias, click Psychic. I know I can definitely live this attack. I could also go for Roost right here. Roost might be the better play, actually. Yeah, I know for a fact I live this. And then I can always Healing Wish up on the Ferrothorn after I hit it with a Psychic as well, preventing him from getting any Leech Seed recovery or anything like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I 100% live this Flash Cannon. You saw how well Garchomp took it? 30%. That's nothing. Scarf Magnezone is really weak. Typically just made to Revenge Kill Scizors. As you can see, that does absolutely nothing. And one more time, I'm just going to Roost, because if he gets a Spit F drop, it could beat me 1v1. So, or potentially if I hit him with a Psychic right there. But now what I can do is just go for Psychic, 1v1 this Magnezone, and that just put him in range of knockoff as well, if you guys didn't know. And again, just go right for the Psychic. And just go out to Weavile after. I need my Lottie in, I believe, versus his oh, he got a crit too. Oh, he got a Spit F drop. But it's doing a lot less anyway. So I should be able to take 2, and I need Lottie in versus his actually, no, I don't. Because after the burn damage, he should go down. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I definitely should be fine. Because the one thing I was fearing was him going out into his Latias right now. But no way he'd bring out Latios. But no way he would bring that out versus this. Ferrothorn seems the most, like, probable. Like, he'd be fearing the Dragon move, I would think. Otherwise, I just lost because I didn't Healing Wish. Then again, maybe I threw it away. And if I did, it's completely my fault. Yeah, but he goes up to Ferrothorn. I forgot Ferrothorn was not burnt. Holy crap. Could be bad. Wow, I definitely misplayed. I forgot he was not burnt. But I'm just going to skip this turn and go for the Healing Wish. And now I have to go for... Wow, I really forgot he wasn't burnt because he went for Heal Bell. I wish it showed that. That's my fault being spoiled by Showdown. But he goes for Gyro Ball. And now I have to flinch him. I don't want to win by hacks, because what I would have done before was just been able to knock him out with knockoff. That's annoying. But I'm going to go for it. It's a competitive game. I really threw this game away. That's crazy. I didn't realize, I forgot that he Heal Belled away the burn. Because what would have happened was if he was burnt, I would have just Healing Wished. He would have taken that turn of burn, would not been able to get off the Leech Seed recovery, and then he would have just died to knockoff. But completely forgot that he wasn't burnt. And we do not get the flinch, and that's going to be a good game. So I definitely threw that away. My own mistake, though, not paying attention. Definitely my own mistake right there. Though I think that Showdown should fix it. If the Pokemon is burnt and they go for Heal Bell, the entire thing should be fixed, because the actual game shows Pokeballs, when your status, it shows, the Pokeball looking different, but when you've been Heal Belled and whatever, it doesn't, it fixes it. Did any of that make sense? Maybe. He's really weak to Mega Pinsir if I can weaken Hippo, which Garchomp does pretty well, but this team is so weak to Clefable and to Ferrothorn. I need rocks more than I need anything else, so I'm just going to go for rocks right here. As he goes for the Moonblast, I'm kind of expecting him to want to go for the Flamethrower right here or anything, but I'm just going to go directly into my Klefki as he goes for Thunder Wave. Okay, so he might be Thunder Wave, Calm Mind. That's looking like the most probable set. I'm going to double out into my Manaphy, predicting his Hippowdon, and then I'm going to click the best move in the entire game, being Scald. Because if he goes out to his Lottie, I can Pursuit Trap it with my Weavile, which I will proceed to do, by the way. Like if he goes directly into Lottie, I'm hard switching into my what's it called, my Weavile. But he ends up going out to Alakazam, so I'm just gonna click Scald again as he goes Lottie. He let Alakazam take damage to the point where it's in KO range of Ice Shard. So even if he's Mega Zam, that was an interesting play on my opponent's part. You can't sigh because you made a terrible play. Sorry, but that's your fault for making a pretty terrible play. I'm going directly into Klefki right there. As he goes Ferrothorn. Okay. I'm not sure what he's predicting right there. Maybe this Klefki. But I'm going to get up my Stealth Rock. my Spike rather. As he goes back on a Hippo. And he seems to just like letting his Pokemon take damage. That's what it looks like. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm just going to go right for Scald. As he goes to Ferrothorn. And if I can get the burn on this, that'll be very nice. Again, Scald being a nice move. Unfortunate. I'm gonna go for Scald again. I can't afford to not get the burn on this thing. I need the burn on this thing. As he goes for Leech Seed, respectable as well. But I can just go directly into my Garchomp. If he wants to go for Power Up, he'll hurt me. If he goes for Spikes, he goes for Spikes. Unfortunately, he misses the Power Up. Not something I wanted. I definitely wanted him to hit right there. But just gonna go for Earthquake as he goes out to Clefable. And just gonna go out to my Klefki. I think Klefki is the best play. He's definitely Calm Mind. He's definitely Calm Mind, a Calm Mind variant. I'm actually gonna go for Flash Cannon right here as he goes for the Calm Mind. So we're gonna hit him with the own level yellow color right there. And I do not mind this too much because as long as I get off Earthquake damage with Garchomp, I beat him with Return from Pinsir. And even if I don't beat him with Return from Pinsir, Weavile will knock him out after that. So I'll just use this another opportunity to get up my Spikes as he's going to Moonblast up. And again, just getting up as many Spikes as possible is the best play I can do versus this dude. Unfortunately, I get paralyzed, but he gets paralyzed to, you know, do the same. I'm not sure if he's actually Scarf Heatran. That looks like a probable set of his. Looks like it could be Scarf Tran. So kind of want to hard switch directly in the Garchomp. I want to be a man. I want to be a man as he gets paralyzed. Ah, look at that man plays. And I can just go right for Earthquake right here, doing a bit of damage to him. If you want to say Psy, well, you use Thunder Wave on me. Oh man, oh man. Your boy about to go for Earthquake again as he gets fully paralyzed. And now I'm going to go for Dragon Tail, predicting his Latias to want to come out. Wow. So you can use Thunder Wave to beat people, but you can't take it. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. If you're going to use Thunder Wave, don't be upset if it backfires. Now oh my god. Monsters. My opponent has monsters on his team. This Kyurem destroys this team completely. I'm leading off a Garchomp because if he doesn't lead off a Kyurem, I have a chance. Otherwise, I have no lead that can take on Kyurem. My best bet being maybe Klefki, which I can try and go into, and then go for the Magnet Rise. But yeah, I don't know what my opponent was doing. Oh, I'm playing Floppy. $5 he's using Belly Drum, Chestnut. $5. His entire team looks like setup mons. I bet you it's a Rock Polish, Metagross, SD, Excadrill, RP, Lando, and Weavile just kills everything with some hazard damage. So yeah, going back to that other game, this dude is using Thunder Wave, Calm Mind, Clefable, and gets upset when he gets paralyzed. Like, it's how the game goes, man. I'm just gonna go for my Stealth Rock right here, as we're probably gonna exchange them. As he goes for the Ice Beam, barely missing out on the KO. I'm gonna hit him with an Earthquake because this thing is a threat to me, and if I can 2-hit KO him, that'd be sweet. I kind of expect him not to go Lando, but he does. Completely fine by me. We'll see if he has leftovers or not. He does not, so I'm going to go into my Latias right now. I don't expect him to knock off, but if he does, that's fine. I kind of expect him to Earthquake. And what I am going to do is just go for Psychic right now, expecting him to go Metagross. I want to get off damage on this Metagross, putting him in range of Weavile's attack. I don't necessarily need this Pokemon, so I'm actually going to go right for the Healing Wish, as he's more than likely going to Mega. And Healing Wish, of course, bringing back my Garchomp. I don't know if he has Ice Punch. He might. He very well might. But Garchomp is back, and I can take one Ice Punch anyway. Or not. What the hell? Indeed. I didn't expect it to not be able to take it. Didn't think it would kill, honestly. Alright, how are we beating this guy? Alright, well, I can go Weavile. He doesn't have... No way he has Bullet Punch. That's so... Bullet Punch is bad. I'm just going to hit him with a knockoff and get rid of a Pokemon, honestly. Metagross should die. T-Tar will die to Icicle Crash if he wants to come out. And if he goes T-Tar, I knock it out with the combination of knockoff plus Pursuit if he tries to switch out after that, which I kind of expect him to do. So, he does go Chestnut. Letting me knock off what I'm expecting to be a Salac Berry. Yep, he was Belly Drum like I was expecting. And I should be able to just go right for Icicle Crash, knocking him out. Also, the T-Tar that's going to come out, I'll be able to knock out with the Icicle Crash as well. And then we'll try and win with my Pinsir, maybe, plus Klefki. We'll see. But just going to hit him with Icicle Crash again. I can definitely knock out T-Tar at that range of HP. Maybe he might double trying to predict... a low kick into... Imagine he goes Lando trying to predict a low kick. That would be hilarious. That'd actually be hilarious. But he goes out to Metagross. As Metagross is going to be smacked by any attack I go for, I can just go right for Pursuit, knocking out Metagross if he wants to try and double. And again, Metagross is a threat, so I'm good with knocking it out. Not sure what he would double to if he honestly wanted to. Actually, Knockoff is the better play overall, isn't it? I go for Pursuit. Pursuit knocks him out even if he stays in. So getting rid of Metagross is just nice in general. He definitely has Scarf Lando. So if he goes Lando, I can hit that thing with the with an Ice Shard, knocking it out. Goes Drill. Assuming it is Life Orb Drill. I cannot save this, so I'm just going to go right for Knockoff if he tries to go for SD. I don't know why he would. Earthquake is his best play by far, as I'll be able to go out to my Manaphy right now and just click Scald. He could definitely go out to Cure him if he wants to. I mean, I think Cure him is the only play he can make, honestly. But if I burn it, then Cure him can't deal with me, so he could also stay in and go for Earthquake as well. Trying to think of how I can win for potential Klefki plus Pinsir. Maybe. Oh, Mega Metagross is really strong to be able to knock out. Then again, I just remembered, once again, I am a really fast Garchomp. For some reason, Hugo, I'm not going to question Hugo because it is Hugo. It is my boy. You know, he is a prime builder. He is the Optimus Prime of Pokemon Showdown. He is the guru. He is the Lord. But he goes up to T-Tar, as I am going to be able to knock that thing out with the Scald. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Definitely. Kieran Black is going to come out 110%. Yep. And do I want to Scald and burn him, predicting the Earth Power? I can't go out to Klefki anyway because Fusion Bolt will beat it, so I have to go for Scald and try and burn him. As he's not a Leftovers variant, looks to be Assault Vest. Or, I mean, as he's not a Life Orb variant, looks to be Assault Vest, but it looks like he's Leftovers. So, just gonna go for the Rain Dance right here. Because what that does is it allows hopefully my Pinsir to come in and outspeed him. There's two plays I can make right here. One is go Pinsir. I think I have to go Pinsir and hope I outspeed him. If I don't outspeed him, then that's fine. If I do, amazing. And then it's a 50-50 with Lando. But I had to go for Rain Dance to get rid of the sand. That way I can outspeed the Excadrill. So I do outspeed him. I knock him out with the return, as Landorus is going to come out. And it's going to be a 50-50 with Landorus. Will he go for Earthquake or will he go for Stone Edge? I 100% outspeed his Excadrill. So this is the game is coming to an end right now. The game is coming to an end. I think he'll go for Stone Edge, honestly. I'm going Keys, though, as he doubles into Excadrill. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's actually fine. I'm going to go for the Magnet Rise, that way I can take his attack. He's just going to go for Iron Head anyway. But, I mean, it was my best bet just going for this anyway. Maybe I should have stayed and went for Return. But then again, a Return would have done anything. I would have had to hard predict his Excadrill and go for Earthquake. I can still win. Because Stone Edge is just a great move. So I'm going to go for Earthquake, knocking this thing out. Or is he going to choke and go out to Landorus? Because if he chokes and goes out to Landorus trying to get off the Intimidate, predicting my Earthquake, then as I go for Return, I'll be able to knock him out with Return plus Quick Attack. Would he choke though? I don't know, it's Floppy. Blunder, where are you? Would Floppy choke? You know him way better than I am. Nah, he wouldn't, so, yeah. Alright, but my best bet anyway is he still has to hit. I don't think Knockoff will knock me out from 26%, so he still has to hit a Stone Edge, and Pokemon being the wonderful game it is, can potentially come through. We'll see though. If he goes for Knockoff, I don't think that'll knock. Look at my defense, 276, and I'm a Mega. So he has to go for Stone Edge, he has to hit, and if he does, we'll end the live right there. If he misses, we'll end the live there anyway. But it's going to be a good game regardless. Maybe I probably could have predicted the Excadrill, because it was either, I didn't think about him doubling back into Excadrill. It was more so him, it was more so thinking he would go for Earthquake, predicting Klefki, but He goes for knockoff, and it actually knocks me out, and that's going to be a good game. I did not expect it to do 25%. Hold up, we are calcing this right now. What the hell? Knockoff doing 25%. Just going to calc it really quickly off the side. Mega Pinsir. I mean, I know Landers, he's powerful, yes, and it's a base 60 move, though. Base 65, whatever, versus me. U-Choice Scarf. Knockoff. Why doesn't this set have knockoff? Sigh. Give me a sec, guys, because I just want to see what the roll was right there. Oh, knockoff does 24 to 28. Okay, so it was in his favor anyway to knock me out. If I lived it, that would have been great. But yeah, we're going to end it right there, guys. Don't usually end it on a loss, but we're at 40 minutes. I could get another one, but I don't know. This team has a lot of problems. For example, that KarenB. But then again, KarenB is a problem for most teams in general, unless you're running like a hard check to it, which would be like a special defensive Pharaoh Thorn, which still fails to beat the HP Fire set because it gets 2 KO'd upon switching. And but yeah, anyway, that was a good game. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like if you did, and until next time, guys, later.